today's video, I want to teach you guys how to make your own custom Instagram story filters that you can use, that you can design, upload and share with other Instagram users and hopefully grow your Instagram followers along the way. Now, I've seen a lot of big popular creators with these personalized Instagram story filters, and I've always wondered how they make them. I presumed it was quite difficult and that maybe it costs a lot of money, and then you would maybe pay a designer to do it, they would do it, send you the filters, then you upload them on your Instagram. I had no idea how you uploaded them or how they got there, but I was always curious about it. So I started Googling it today and I found out that it's actually not as difficult as I thought. I'm not going to say it's easy because the software is a totally new software that I've never used before and that you guys probably haven't used before either. The software is actually called Spark AR. And you can download it on your laptop. That's the best thing. You're gonna need to have it on your laptop to start making the designs. And then later you're gonna have the app on your phone as well, the Spark AR player, so that you can test the filters with video before you actually upload them to Facebook or to Instagram. Now, one thing I didn't know is that Spark AR is actually owned by Facebook and Instagram. So it's their own player. It's free to use, and it's sort of like, I guess, augmented reality software so that you can make all these filters to, you know, make your freckles go away or get extra freckles or make your skin look flawless or have, you know, flowers coming down your face or have a green screen where the background looks all white or all green or looks like a place in Ireland. There's a lot of different things that you can do, and I think the more complicated ones do take a lot longer and probably more effort getting to know the Spark AR software, but some of the more basic ones shouldn't take more than 10 or 20 minutes and you can really get the hang of the software quite fast. And then I think it takes up to 10 days for your filters to get approved, maybe sometimes less time, but I just uploaded 3 today. They're not approved yet, and it did say up to 10 to 12 days before they will be reviewed and either rejected or approved, and you can upload them onto your Instagram profile. So let's dive right in with it. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I'm going to show you guys the Spark AR player, how to use it, and in this case I'm going to show you guys how to make your own Instagram story filters with a green screen. So this is one of the easiest things that you can do, and this is all I've taught myself so far, so it's all I can teach you guys as I go on. If I learn some new techniques like how to do the really cool face filters, then I will do another tutorial and teach you that. But today, just to start with, you need to download the Spark AR software and follow this tutorial to make your own green screen Instagram story filters. So let's get started. So the first step is just to type in Spark AR into Google and then download the Spark AR software. You'll actually find it on the Facebook page, sparkar.facebook.com, and then just click download and allow. There are some short tutorials on the Spark AR website, such as how to make different filters, face distortion, retouching, and a few other things like that. So you can have a look at some of the tutorials there, such as how to add a face tracker, how to do a face mesh. But I find some of the best tutorials out there are actually over on YouTube. So once you download the Spark AR software and open it up, this is what the interface looks like. You can pick a different face to work with or upload your own video with your own face. So step 1 would be to click layer, then add layer, so that you have 2 separate layers, a pink one and a purple one. I'm going to add layer 2 and I'm going to name it background, and then layer 1 I'm going to name it foreground. Step 2 is click scene, then click add object, and then you're going to look for a rectangle. So just scroll down until you find rectangle, then click add rectangle. On the top left hand side you're going to have rectangle, so just right click on it, click duplicate, and you're going to have 2 rectangle boxes. You're now going to want to rename these to background and foreground. Now click on the rectangle that you've renamed background, go over to the right hand side and make sure the corresponding layer is also background. Now highlight both the foreground and background boxes, go over to the right hand side, and we're going to adjust the size so that it fits the entire screen. Back on the left hand side, click camera, then go over to the right hand side, click segmentation, and make sure it says person segmentation. While this is a step in tutorials, they do seem to be done already, so both the texture extraction and the segmentation both seem to be automatically fixed already. For the next step, click foreground, then over to the right hand side, click materials, add material, and then pick a sort of white greyish material. A material box will pop up on the left hand side and you can type in foreground to name it foreground. Once foreground is checked, go over to the right hand side, click shader type and click flat. Then tick the box for alpha and choose person segmentation. Then you can see the person on the front and the background at the back. Now back on the left hand side, I want you to click person segmentation, and then back on the right hand side, you're going to click the mask size. That's the difference between the person and the background. Now Facebook has it at 1.8 by default, but I think around 2 or 2.2 is actually better if you want it to be quite clear. Next, on the top left hand side, you're going to click background, and over on the right hand side again, you're going to click material, add new material, and you're going to name that material background. Now this is where you can actually start adjusting the background of your image. So click background, then on the right hand side you can play around with the shader type. There's a lot of different ones to choose from, but the one you're going to want to pick is flat. This is also where you can play around with the opacity, so from 0 to 100. And while it doesn't look like it's making much of a difference here, if you were to use a normal uploaded video, it would be making quite the difference. Now finally, this is where we're going to be playing around with the color and images in the background. So you can change the color to green or pink or blue or red, and you can even just export it like that if that's how you want your filter to look like. You can also play around with the opacity again. So if you toggle the different types of opacity, you're going to see it goes from bright green to light green back to white. Now if you want to add an image instead of a green screen, just click choose file and choose the image that you want to include as the background behind the person. Now it's still green, so you're going to either change the opacity or here change the color to a white color so that the photo shows up the true color that it should be. So I decided to replace the farmhouse image with a tropical scene from the Philippines. So you can see it here, also replaced the person that I was using. You can play around with that, as you can see. So now suddenly I'm in paradise. Now that you've created your Instagram story filter, you just need to know how to export it. So over on the left hand side, there's options to either send to app or send to connected device. The easiest option is to have the filter sent to your Instagram profile, which you've already connected when you signed up for Spark AR. So you click this and it's actually going to send the preview to your Instagram stories profile. Once it's been sent, it will tell you to open up the link on your phone. So here's how I did it. Once the link was sent, I opened up the Instagram app on my phone and I saw the preview waiting for me to be used. It actually comes up as a notification, so you just click it, click continue, and then an example of your filter comes up. Like you can see here, I'm in my bedroom, but it looks like I'm outside down by the river. You will need to take both a photo and a video and download it to your phone so that you can then send it to your computer and upload it when you're uploading your filters to the Facebook or Instagram apps. Next, click the upload tab on the left hand side. It's going to tell you if your image size is okay, publish new effect, upload, and then it's going to open a new page within your web browser so that you can type in all the details. So here you can see the facebook.com page opened up. I click Instagram. I'm going to type in the name of the filter. I'm going to type in the category, which is surroundings, because it's a place that you're kind of going to augmented reality travel to. It's going to automatically bring up my Instagram account. You can type in some keywords like island, paradise, Ireland. And here is where you're going to upload the video that you downloaded from your trial Instagram preset, and also an image that you want to go along with it. You're going to want to publish it as soon as possible, type in some information for the reviewer, and then you're simply going to click the submit button. And that's it. So I'm going to show you some little examples here and here of how I've been using my green screen filters on my Instagram stories today. My filters haven't been approved yet, so I'm just waiting for Instagram to approve them. When they do, I'll make them available for anyone to use with my photographs. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please think about giving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and let's grow our social media together.